Good afternoon, everyone. I thought we'll make a short video on the successes of people that have come through addiction recovery and today are successful in their lives. I've just chosen 10 randomly of people that have come through the doors of RAEL in the last 11 years on this farm, and just for the sake of keeping the video short, just to give a bit of hope to people. But I hope to the still suffering alcoholic and addict out there that it does work and you can recover if you want to recover. In the 10 names, I'm going to mention Kurt Chulu, who's the manager here at RAEL. Man was gone. He's been to about 10, 12 rehabs. Now he's got his own motor vehicle. He's just become a father again. He's in a relationship, a good relationship, and works well, works tremendously well. He's such an asset to RAEL, and loved by everyone, and goes the extra mile for people. And we got Freddie Cass, who was on this farm, got married to Jacqueline, had a child, and I was very blessed and very honored to have that child named after me. It was a huge blessing, probably the biggest blessing I've received. And he's doing well. He's back with his parents. They all reunited, and that's the great thing. We got, I remember Justin Potgieter, a big guy, and I used to call him Big J, and I still call him Big J because he's a massive man. Him and Tosca, they got married. They had another baba, and it's beautiful, and they're happily married. And when they contact me and when they come and visit me, it's beautiful to see the little child running around and looking at Big J and say, "Hey, you've done so well, my man. You've done so well." And then there's Richard Ferreira, who came in here as thin as a stick and rotten from the drugs. And we gave him a year to come right, and then I said to him, "Richard, go back to wrestling because you were a Springbok." And 3 months ago he became a Springbok, and now he's left us after 2.5 years, and he's moved in with his girlfriend Joni, and it's a success story because he's a Springbok again. He's sober, and he's giving light to a very dark world at the moment, a world that has got no hope for addicts, actually, because we've been called every name under the sun. Got people like Leroy who struggled with different kinds of things in his life, but he's here almost 3 years, and he's now studying at Boerland College. And what a lovely person, what a lovely man, what a man that's just giving to everyone. And it's just, when I see the progress he made from the day that he walked in the door, I know God is in control. I know God is in control, And then we obviously got Graham. Graham came in here with a toothbrush and a couple of clothes, and by God's grace, in 3 months' time, he will be 5 years sober. He stays on the farm. He's just become a father for the first time, also a little girl, and he asked me to be the godfather of the child, which is also another great honor. He came and he went to go and do his apprenticeship at a panel beating company in Worcester. He's now qualified, and he's opened up a little panel beating shop on the farm. So that's what we look at, of how people develop and how people. My dream of a sober city is going to come true, because it is coming true, where people stay on the farm, go work outside, and then come home at night, where people want to be with like-minded people, And we've got AD has been here for almost 3 years, but he left to test the waters, and he found out there that the waters were a bit choppy and they were difficult, and he's come back, and it's taken him a while to get back into things, but now he's back, and now he's working on the farm, and he's doing a tremendous job, tremendous leadership skills this man has got, and it's so impressive to see that a man can lead other men without being narcissistic or detrimental to people, And we got Dominic Fernandez, who was here I think 4 or 5 years ago, doing so well out there. His mother's got a very high-powered position in government, but he is out there doing a lot of social work, doing a lot of carrying on the message, and that's what it is. It's carrying the message. We got Lee Jason, who's been here for 2.5 years. He's got a job in Worcester, doing very well. His mother's just come from the United States to visit him. So these are the success stories. We got Angus. Angus has been here for 2.5, 3 years. He also left to go and test the theory, and came back, and now he's studying. He's studying to become a carer of the elderly. that's probably the greatest thing that a person can do, is to care for the elderly. So the success stories are abounding. I could keep this videotape running for another half an hour, but that's just 10. I've chosen 10, and maybe tomorrow, if we're sitting down, I'll choose another 10 of people that have gone out, that have come through or went through the hard school, because here we believe in saying it as it is, and believing it as it is, believing in God, that God can rescue these people's lives, and He has. So the success talks for itself. We can never say, and this sobriety periods, what I'm talking about now, is from 1 to 7 years. This is not short-term 2-minute noodle sobriety. These are people who've got solid sobriety. May God bless them. May God bless others. And the big thing is for the message to the alcoholics and the addicts and the gamblers, whatever out there, all the addicts, you can change. You can change. If you want to change, you will change. You can change if you make the effort. Put 10% of your using into your recovery life, and you will change. So God bless you, and God bless our parents who stood by us all the way. They have stood by us. God bless you all, and may you have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Okay. Tuna's going to be you on there as well, eh? Yeah.